Unveiling the hidden truth, Katt Williams exposes Kevin Hart's mysterious soul bargain. Are you curious about the shocking secrets behind Kevin Hart's meteoric ascent to fame? Is it true that Hart struck a Faustian bargain with the entertainment industry? What lines did he cross? Join us as we reveal the intriguing web that surrounds Hart's past and uncover startling facts that may change everything you thought you knew about his career. Comedian Katt Williams has once again taken aim at Kevin Hart, making disturbing remarks about his fellow comedian. The ongoing feud between Williams and Hart raises questions about the underlying cause and motivation behind their beef. What drives Williams to perpetuate this contentious situation? Why doesn't Williams move on from his feud with Kevin Hart? One can't help but recall the catchy tune from Disney's Frozen, "Let it go, let it go, let it go," as Williams continues to make outlandish comments about Hart. Allegedly, Williams insists that Hart's Hollywood breakthrough was linked to his decision to wear feminine attire. In recent weeks, Williams has made headlines with his public antics. His video expressing a desire to physically confront Hart has been widely discussed. Despite the absence of a clear reason, it seems that Katt harbors a strong animosity towards Hart. Undoubtedly, Williams enjoys a substantial fan base, with audiences appreciating his unique style of comedy. Given his successful career in lucrative shows, it is perplexing why he persists in fueling this feud with Hart. But could Williams be struggling with substance abuse or mental health issues? Speculation arises as to whether Williams may be grappling with substance abuse or some form of mental illness. Public records offer no indication of such issues, yet one can't help but wonder. Prior to his clash with Kevin Hart, Katt Williams was involved in a public dispute with Wanda from the Frank and Wanda morning show. Their argument became widely known, and things escalated when Williams had an altercation with Wanda's husband outside an Atlanta nightclub. It appears that trouble follows Williams wherever he goes. In the same interview, Williams also directed harsh criticism towards comedian Tiffany Haddish, further adding to the perplexity of his behavior. Many, including Sam Ant and Oh God from the Uncensored Truth podcast, are left wondering if Williams' actions are a cry for help. His consistent pattern of odd behavior leaves everyone puzzled. Regarding the role of Kevin Hart wearing a dress and his success, both Sam Ant and Oh God appreciate Williams' style of comedy, while feeling that Hart's comedic approach has become diluted. They also share the belief that black men wearing dresses for entertainment purposes is problematic. The question of whether Hart's decision to wear a dress contributed to his Hollywood success remains unanswered. However, Williams seems convinced that he knows the answer, though it remains a curious perspective. On the other hand, Dave Chappelle, a highly acclaimed comedian, has openly discussed the challenges he encountered in the entertainment industry related to wearing a dress and engaging in self-deprecating humor for financial gain. During his appearance on The Oprah Show in 2006, Chappelle revealed why he turned down a lucrative $50 million deal from Comedy Central. He expressed his refusal to compromise his principles and participate in sketches that would generate laughter at his expense rather than with him. Chappelle's experiences shed light on the long-standing rumor in Hollywood that black male entertainers are expected to don dresses on screen as a prerequisite for advancing their careers, a topic that Katt Williams also touched upon in his criticisms of Kevin Hart. Initially, Kevin Hart dismissed the notion of wearing a dress, laughing off the claims. However, contradicting his previous stance, he later appeared in a skit on Saturday Night Live where he did in fact wear a dress. This decision sparked criticism from fans who accused him of compromising his principles and succumbing to the pressures of the entertainment industry. The reasons behind Hart's change of heart and his choice to participate in the skit remain unclear, leading to speculation about whether he had indeed compromised his integrity for the sake of fame. This incident further fueled the ongoing conversation about the expectation that is placed upon black male entertainers in Hollywood and the compromises they may face in their pursuit of success. After the whole chaos about Katt Williams, Kevin Hart didn't keep quiet. During a joint interview with Tiffany Haddish on The Breakfast Club, Kevin Hart expressed his support for his night school co-star and addressed the recent criticism he received from Katt Williams. Hart passionately discussed the issue, questioning why people of color who have fought for opportunities in Hollywood often publicly tear each other down. While it was evident that Hart was referring to Williams, who had previously insulted Haddish's talent, he also acknowledged Williams' subsequent apology to her at the Emmys. However, Hart didn't hold back from calling out Williams for his unprofessional behavior and actions outside of his career. In a profanity-laced outburst, Hart defended Haddish and explained why Williams wrecked his own career. "I admire the man's talent. I don't like that you said anything negative about a woman of color that's getting her shot. Say it to me," he added. My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing the finger at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot, you were the guy. You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You blanked off promo shoots. You blanked off your promo trips. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped messing with you. He chose drugs. Expressing his frustration, Hart highlighted Williams' tendency to blame Hollywood and the white man for his own setbacks. Hart urged Williams to take responsibility for his own actions, reminding them that he had been given significant opportunities and was set up to be a star. However, Williams failed to fulfill his professional obligations, missing work commitments and promotional events, which ultimately made him a liability in the eyes of studios. When asked why Williams had become a risk, Hart didn't shy away from addressing the issue of drugs. Given Williams' extensive criminal record involving drug-related incidents, confrontations with law enforcement, guns, and assaults, Hart candidly stated that Williams had made choices that led to his downfall. Hart concluded by emphasizing that Williams had solely caused his own decline and needed to accept responsibility for his decisions. He emphasized that Williams' career setbacks were a result of his own actions, not external factors or Hollywood conspiracies. In the same interview, Kevin Hart went on to address other notable comedians such as Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Jerry Seinfeld, and George Lopez. He pointed out that these successful comedians who have reached the top by doing what they love don't complain about those beneath them. Hart attributed this contentment to their self-satisfaction and personal fulfillment. Tiffany Haddish, who had initially had difficulty interjecting into the conversation, confirmed that Katt Williams had indeed apologized to her at the Emmys, where both of them were winners. However, she chose not to elaborate further on the details of his apology, simply stating that he had explained himself. Hart took the opportunity to refute additional inaccuracies raised in Williams' interview, specifically concerning Haddish and his exaggerated claims about his touring earnings. With a touch of humor, Hart remarked that he had the time and willingness to fact-check everything Williams had said, as he believed that Williams' world was a fictional realm detached from reality. Given Hart's extensive involvement in big-budget films and numerous other projects, he expressed a lack of humility in addressing these matters. Katt Williams, in his financial statement, subtly threatened Kevin Hart and had implied that Hart would do anything for financial gain. Williams suggested that Hart's willingness to compromise his principles and make concessions set him apart from comedians like Williams, who choose to remain unwavering in their values. Williams made it clear that he consciously chose to maintain his integrity and not sell out, insinuating that Hart had taken a different path. This emphasized the perceived fundamental difference between Williams and Hart, with Williams prioritizing artistic integrity, while Hart allegedly prioritizes financial success. Even though the comedian said some harsh things about Hart at the time, Williams would finally say sorry for what he said. When the comic went to V103 in Atlanta, he took the time to talk to Hart about what was going on. He said, "I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. That is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus. The fact that I, while being on stage pretending to be higher than that, would then stoop down to the same level and try to embarrass Kevin Hart in front of his children and loved ones, after all the hard work he did since 2002, is just regrettable on my part, so I humbly apologize." Do you think that Kevin Hart's success is more than what meets the eye? Tell us what you think and feel in the comments. And if you want to know all about the latest star fights and scandals, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss out on the juiciest gossip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.